Have you ever wondered who truly shaped the foundation of America's financial empire? Who was the man behind the creation of colossal banks, industries, and even cultural symbols? That man was John Pierpont Morgan, one of the most influential financiers in American history. Today, his name is immortalized in J.P. Morgan Chase, one of the largest banks in the world. But his story goes far beyond banking. Morgan was a visionary who built giants like General Electric, U.S. Steel, and AT&T. And his influence even inspired the famous Monopoly character, Rich Uncle Pennybags. John Pierpont Morgan was a man of contradictions. To some, he was a ruthless capitalist, a man who amassed power and wealth with unrelenting ambition. To others, he was a savior, the man who rescued the American banking system during moments of financial panic. He personally intervened twice to prevent total economic collapse in the United States first, during the Panic of 1893, and again in the Panic of 1907. His actions were decisive, and they saved countless businesses and jobs. But who was this man behind the legend? Morgan came from an illustrious family. Contrary to many online misconceptions, he was not Jewish. His lineage was Welsh, and his ancestors have been prominent for centuries. His grandfather, Joseph Morgan, immigrated to the United States in 1817 and became a successful businessman, co-founding the Aetna Insurance Company, which still exists today. Another ancestor, James Pierpont, founded Yale University. Even Morgan's uncle composed the famous holiday song, Jingle Bells. From early on, Morgan was surrounded by wealth, education, and culture. John Pierpont Morgan was born on April 17, 1837, in Hartford, Connecticut. He was a sickly child, suffering from rheumatic fever and later acne, which left visible marks on his face. Despite his health issues, he demonstrated exceptional intellect and determination. By the age of 12, he was meticulously managing ledgers of income and expenses, showing an early aptitude for finance. His education took him across Europe, including private schools in Switzerland and studies at the University of Göttingen in Germany, where he focused on art and the exact sciences. Morgan began his career in finance at the age of 20 as a junior accountant at Duncan Sherman and Company in New York. He quickly proved himself, famously purchasing a shipment of coffee on credit without consulting his firm, then selling it for a significant profit. This bold action demonstrated the combination of risk-taking, intuition, and decisiveness that would define his career. During the American Civil War, Morgan was drafted but legally bought his way out for $300, a considerable sum at the time. He then profited by selling rifles to both the Union and Confederate armies, a controversial move that could have led to charges, yet he faced none. By 1871, he founded J.P. Morgan and Company, setting the stage for decades of immense wealth and influence. Morgan's genius lay in recognizing opportunity where others saw chaos. The railroad industry, which was booming yet unstable, became his primary focus. He acquired bankrupt railroads, reorganized them, and turned them into profitable enterprises. This strategy became so synonymous with him that it was called Morganization. By the late 19th century, Morgan controlled more railroads than any other American, effectively shaping the transportation and commerce infrastructure of the nation. But Morgan's influence extended beyond railroads. He played a key role in the formation of U.S. Steel, which became the largest steel company in the world. He invested in Thomas Edison's ventures, helping fund the laboratories that led to inventions still used today. He orchestrated mergers that formed General Electric and AT&T, demonstrating an ability to foresee trends and consolidate industries long before it became standard practice. Morgan was also a man of culture. He amassed an art collection rivaling European royal families, including works by Leonardo da Vinci, Rembrandt, Raphael, and Michelangelo. His collection became the foundation for the Morgan Library in New York, one of the most important cultural institutions in the United States. He was meticulous and exacting, and his passion for art was as intense as his dedication to banking. Despite his power, Morgan faced criticism and rumors. Some conspiracy theorists claimed he orchestrated the sinking of the Titanic to eliminate rivals who oppose the creation of the Federal Reserve. While these claims are largely unfounded, it's true that Morgan had booked passage on the Titanic but canceled at the last moment. Coincidence? Perhaps. Conspiracy? Highly unlikely. Nevertheless, these stories added to the mystique surrounding him. Morgan's personal life was equally fascinating. He was married twice, first to Amelia Sturgis, who died young, and later to Frances Louisa Tracy, with whom he had 4 children. Despite his wealth, Morgan was known for his strict discipline, imposing high standards on both his family and employees. His imposing figure, coupled with his distinctive purple nose caused by rosacea, made him a memorable presence in any room. His influence also extended to politics and society. Morgan personally intervened during financial crises to stabilize the economy, earning the grudging respect of politicians and businessmen alike. He was a central figure in the creation of the modern American financial system, paving the way for the establishment of the Federal Reserve in 1913. Morgan passed away on March 31, 1913, leaving a legacy that still shapes the modern world. His fortune, initially amassed through banking and industry, continues to influence finance through J.P. Morgan Chase. While the Morgan family no longer holds the extraordinary power it once did, their legacy remains. John Adams Morgan, one of the descendants, is worth hundreds of millions, but it is the systems and institutions John Pierpont Morgan built that endure, from railroads to banks to the electricity that powers modern life. From funding railroads that connected cities to creating banks that stabilized economies. From collecting priceless art to influencing the very structure of modern American finance, Morgan's life was a tapestry of ambition, intellect, and power. His story is a reminder that one man's vision can shape an entire nation, leaving a footprint that endures long after he is gone. So next time you turn on the lights, swipe your bank card, or read a Monopoly board game, remember John Pierpont Morgan, the man who helped shape modern America in ways both visible and invisible. His life was not just about money. It was about influence, foresight, and an enduring legacy that continues to impact millions of lives to this very day.